Hey there, Big Brother fans. It is Sunday, July 26th, day 20 in the Big Brother house. And we have our Power of Veto competition results, and we have some drama potentially unfolding in the next 90 minutes or so. If you happen to catch this in the next 90 minutes, it is currently 3:50 p.m. at Big Brother time. This should be posted by 4 o'clock p.m. And we think there's a chance of some drama maybe around 5 o'clock Big Brother time, but you never know. And we may not even be allowed to see it. So what is going on exactly? Well, a few things. Let's first talk about, we've got our nominations. We've got Camus with his nominations of Lyric, Latrice, and Mallory. And his objective was to potentially backdoor or at least renominate Jason. Jason did get to participate in the Power Veto competition. However, he did not win it. Lyric won the Power Veto. Lyric won the Power Veto. So she is going to use it to save herself, which means Jason's going to go up on the block. So most likely Jason or Lyric will be walking out the door to talk to Julie on Thursday. So what did I say? Most likely Jason or Mallory. Yes, Jason or Mallory. I would say, I don't know. I don't know what will happen if it comes down to Jason or Mallory. If Latrice happens to win the blockbuster competition. But that's where things are at. So I said I've got two more things to talk about. We're going to get to what the drama's about after I talk about the powers. So the powers got revealed on Friday's episode. For those of you that, and I know specifically at least one person who hasn't been watching Friday's episodes, they're giving you stuff that you're not going to see on the regular episodes. They're giving you the fallout from they're giving you basically the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes of the Sunday show, what used to be. They are now throwing it onto Unlocked, at least the weeks that Unlocked is on. So Unlocked they showed us the fallout from the eviction, and then they showed us the very beginning of had a household competition, which was a wrestling-themed competition, and Jesse from Big Brother 11, right? 11, 12, he came out. And so that will be shown on tonight's episode. But they also, on Unlocked, they gave us the powers and the punishments that are still available to be played for. Now, we know that Devon's on Friday won the Diamond Power of Veto. So that's one punishment or one power gone. There are 5 punishments remaining and 5 potential 5 powers remaining and 5 potential punishments remaining. And this is what they revealed to us by the names. And I'm just going to fly through them real quick here. The punishments, let's see, can I do them in order of when they happened? The red unitard made its debut in Big Brother 8 with Jen, of course. Adam and Eve, the tethering, that happened in Big Brother 16. They've done tethering since then, but the Adam and Eve specifically was done in Big Brother 16. The Hamazon, right? The ham thing. You got to delete you got to eat a bunch of ham or do tasks and wear a pig costume, and yeah, it is what it is. Camp guide. Go around and enforce rules. I think I have in Big Brother 21. So yes, silly costumes for sure. Lord of the Latrine is the other one. So you got the Hamazon, Lord of the Latrine, Red Unitard, Adam and Eve, and Camp Guide. They're all goofy, silly. They are what they are. And then the possible prizes are the Coin of Destiny, which it was a coin flip thing that happened. What's her name? I can't remember. Big Brother 23, I think. Tried to use it, and it didn't work, right? I think that's what happened. The replaying they had a household lets the reigning household play again. They don't have to skip a week. Is one. Mystery competitor. Remember they had Casey come in to play for somebody else. So that's a power. Big Brother bribe, give the opportunity to give somebody money for a game move or a vote or something, and then the never not pass to where you're never on slop for the rest of the season. So those are the powers. The biggest one is the Diamond Power Veto, which now Rick Devens has. So we don't know if they're in a set order that they're going to be handing out, if they are truly just random. Who knows? So that is your powers that they'll show it on tonight's episode. I think maybe they won't. I'm not sure when they'll show it. If they show it at all. So if you didn't see Friday's episode, maybe you wouldn't know what those potential powers are unless Julie reveals them way up next Thursday. I'm not sure. Again, none of this really matters that much in the end. The next thing, the drama. So the drama that is potentially coming up at 5 p.m. Eastern time, or 5 p.m. Big Brother time, 8 p.m. Eastern, right at the same time as the show comes on. They have decided they were going to have a tea party, a formal tea party where everyone's going to dress up. Now, this was their own doing. Big Brother did not suggest it. Big Brother, as far as I know, is not providing any supplies. They're just doing this to have as a fun thing to do on a Sunday. But Camu has decided that he is going to disrupt things by proposing a toast. And during the toast, he's basically going to try to out Jason for all of Jason's promises that he made before the power veto. Because Jason said, if I get to play and I win it, I'll save you. If I get to play and I win it, I'll save you. He basically promised that he would save all 3 house guests. I don't even know for sure that he did, but I think he did. And he also promised that he was going to target Jason, and he also target Camu, and promised that Camu that he'd do whatever Camu wanted. So he made promises across the board, played for it, didn't win it, but now Jason wants to call him out for it in front of everybody to try to ruin his game, ruin his relationships with everybody, and to ensure that he goes out the door. He also is concerned that Jason might have some kind of a power, which people are feeding his, like, oh, he might have a power. So he's trying to get, Jason to maybe flush his power and all this. So that is all what is going on. We'll see if it happens. If it does, it'll make the show for sure. My only concern is that we don't get to see it and they hold it for the show, but we'll have to see. So that's the major goings on for a Sunday. We're gonna wrap it up, keep it relatively short so I can go make my other videos and do my other things and then carry on with the rest of my Sunday life and watch the show, which I'm actually not going to watch the Veto show or the Sunday show live because I want to see if this whole drama happens. So I'll be watching the Veto show later tonight. And that's what we got. So thanks everybody for listening. Thanks for your support as always. And we'll talk to you tomorrow with the fallout, if any, from this whole shindig that's supposed to happen in an hour or so. All right. Be well, everybody. And thanks again. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.